Our political editor, Andrew Clennell, is here with me in Canberra, and it is a significant day for a political party when they move from the opposition party room to the government party room. For some of those MPs, they probably, just arrived, they think this is great. But for those that have been through the hard slog of opposition, it has a whole different meaning for them all, doesn't it?
Well, that's right. There'd be MPs who've been here 9 years in opposition, having been elected perhaps in 2013, never seen government, who are experiencing that today. So it doesn't get any better than this for the Labor Party. It was Anthony Albanese and Labor's big day today with the new caucus meeting for the first time in government. We won't see Parliament now until late July, the Prime Minister announced, with a range of overseas commitments ahead, including a trip to Indonesia this Sunday. But Albanese told the caucus today of the importance of not taking things for granted now they have achieved the political holy grail. It is an incredible story for the PM. He reminded us that in his 26 years in the Parliament, he has previously been in power as a minister for just 6. His is a story that persistence pays off.
What a privilege it is to gather in this room, one which we should cherish, one which we should never take for granted. I've been in this building now for 26 years. I've had 6 at this end of the corridor. I don't intend going back.
And even though we are not sitting for almost 2 months, as Albanese attempts to bed his government down, he spoke about reforms and making every day a winner in government.
The way you really change the country is to entrench reforms. And to do that, you need a long-term Labor government. It's only Labor that does the big things in this country. And I want, just as universal health care and universal superannuation are part of the great Australian story created by Labor, I want universal childcare to be part of the great Australian story.
One of the first initiatives will be an employment summit. Labor people recognise that they can and will be judged on lifting wages in this term of government.
We can reach out to people, and I intend to do that. The employment summit, we've already had some discussions about bringing people together. I'm serious about bringing unions and businesses together for their common purpose, for their common interest, to create jobs, to lift productivity, to lift wages and lift profits.
The new PM couldn't resist a bit of a shot at the Fourth Estate's role during the campaign.
It was a magnificent campaign by people. Fair to say, to use a footy analogy, the umpires didn't really, go with us all the time. I say in front of some of those umpires here today. But we dealt with that. And maybe they don't have as much influence as they think.
Well, the PM gave away a few free kicks himself during the campaign, I have to say. He almost got teary, it seemed, at the end of the meeting, in an atmosphere that can only be described as euphoria.
I thank you for the incredible honour of being a Labor Prime Minister. It's a big deal.
So as Kieran flagged, details of the new ministry expected to be announced this afternoon ahead of swearing in tomorrow morning. But we know already that Richard Marles will be Deputy Prime Minister and Defence Minister, Jim Chalmers Treasurer, Penny Wong Foreign Minister, Katie Gallagher Finance Minister, Tony Burke Industrial Relations Minister, and Mark Dreyfus is expected to be Attorney General. We assume Mark Butler becomes Health Minister and Chris Bowen Energy Minister.